Accord silencieux de nos âmes, lèvres fantômes, et râle pâle. Lumière s'éteint. Au loin, elle s'élève, seule, sans détour, songe, sans retour. Lumière s'éteint. Les pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour déclinant, nuées complices du clair-obscur vacillant. Nuances de chagrin, ils dansent autour des heures littorales, éclipse, florale, lumière s'éteint. Variation dans l'air, vapeur de nos chairs, respiration amère, lumière s'éteint. Contretemps volontaire, contre-champ solitaire, lumière s'éteint. Si le temps se perd à contre-courant, les miroirs sans teint dévoilent leur nature. Si nos pulsations jouent à contre-cœur, notre amour veillera sur la mesure. Lumière s'éteint. Pâleur du jour, cœur sourd, miroir de nos amours, lumière s'éteint. Attache harnais, cordage resserré, nœud marin et récif carmin. Flot secoué, doute à chavirer, lumière s'éteint. Nuage à la dérive, lien en déclive, brume qui déteint, lumière s'éteint. Seul, sans secours, songe, sans contour, sombre, pour toujours, lumière s'éteint. Aux dernières lueurs d'outre-mer, à l'aurore d'un nouveau jour, les cormorans volent à contre-jour, lumière s'éteint.
Lumière s'éteint is a beautifully dark poem, reminding us that life is temporary and that all we've accomplished can one day vanish without a trace. The words, "the light goes out," reverberates like a warning, a heartbeat slowing towards oblivion, a candle struggling to stay lit as its wick burns low. Each pulse grows a little fainter, every flicker of the flame more desperate than the last, until finally, we're left with the suffocating silence of the void. If I had to attribute just one word to the impression that this poem gives me, it would be the French word, l'angoisse. I'm not going to go into it fully here, as I have an in-depth video on that already, but just know that it's a particular form of anguish that arises from thinking far too much about our mortality. It's the same brand of dread that French philosophers like Sartre and Camus loved discussing. In the distance, she rises, alone, without deviation. These lines remind me of the paintress. She acts without pause, painting a routine reminder for the citizens of Lumière that time is running out as her power wanes. Debating whether her act is one of cruelty or simply a warning doesn't even matter. For the fate of its citizens has already been decided. In their mind, all hope for the future has already been lost. Bindings and harnesses, tightened ropes, bonds unraveling. Through its melancholic rhythm and imagery of binding being undone, the poem reminds us that all connections eventually loosen and fail. What was once clear becomes shaken out of focus. Even doubt itself capsizes, painting our relationship with fate as one of helplessness, where we are revoked of our ability to even question or resist. These lines truly stuck with me. It reminds me of how the things we cherish, our relationships, our certainties, and our possibilities can all come undone in an instant. The petals of irises flood the streets of the fading day. This floral imagery creates a haunting juxtaposition between beauty and extinction. While this line does offer a glimmer of hope, it's also heartbreaking, as it only intensifies our awareness of what's being lost. No redemption is offered, and suffering gives little to no meaning. The light simply goes out, leaving only eternal darkness. Stripped down, this poem embodies pure existential dread. The confrontation with nothingness leaves us without illusions, without connections, and ultimately, without existence itself. However, if I had to channel my inner optimist in an effort to not leave you in a pit of depression, here's my slightly more positive take on the poem. Lumière s'éteint is a reminder of the fragility of life, and while it might not offer hope, it might help us see what we have while we still have it. Anyway, that's enough of my takes on the poem. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments section what your takeaways are. Let's have a discussion about it. Oh, and if you love these sorts of deep, reflective thoughts on video games, feel free to check out this video here on how Clair Obscur draws from dark, existential French philosophy. Thanks for watching.